What's the crack, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be breaking down yet another Irish rebel song, and this one is called The Boys of the Old Brigade. Just before we get into the video, I just want to say free ways of supporting the channel are by hitting the like button and subscribe button below, and non-free ways are by signing up to the Patreon, which I'll have links below. So, this song is written by a man called Paddy McGuigan from Belfast. If you saw my episode on Men Behind the Wire, it's the same fella, he wrote this song as well. So the story of this song brings us back to 1919 to 1921 around the War of Independence, and after that into 1922. The song is essentially written from the point of view of a veteran of the 1916 Easter Rising, and he explains his experiences fighting with the Irish Republican Army. He speaks of fighting alongside the Old Brigade with lyrics such as, "Not long ago we faced the foe, the Old Brigade and me." So let's talk about what the Boys of the Old Brigade was. So a lot of time during the Irish War of Independence, it's very easy for especially someone like me from the south to think of maybe Dublin and the west of Ireland, and sometimes you don't even think about the north, which is absolutely ridiculous. The Boys of the Old Brigade refers to the IRA 3rd Northern Division. The IRA 3rd Northern Division was formed from 3 different groups of Irish volunteers: the Belfast, East County Down and Antrim Irish Volunteers. And the 3rd Northern Division was led by a commanding officer by the name of Joe McKelvey. As you've probably guessed, the main objective of the 3rd Northern Division was to overthrow the Unionist power in the north of Ireland. In May of 1922, we were just on the brink of the Irish Civil War starting. I guess a lot of people mainly count the start of the Civil War as the Battle of Dublin, which was in June of 1922. But 1 month previously in May, even though the IRA was split between pro and anti-treaty, Michael Collins's pro-treaty and Liam Lynch's anti-treaty actually sent men up to the north of Ireland to help out for an offensive. I find that a really interesting fact. In a time of absolute conflict, when the IRA divided, they still worked together. This attack actually ended up being a failure, and a lot of the men were actually sent to Kildare to the Curragh for training. This was essentially the beginning of the end for the 3rd Northern Division. Some of the men actually joined the Free State Army, and some men went back up north. Paddy McGuigan uses lyrics in this song to show how proud the IRA man was of his fellow soldiers fighting against the British Empire. And this is a good lyric as an example. "And from the glen came brave young men to answer Ireland's call." Every chorus in this song ends with the same line: "Agra McCree, I long to see the boys of the old brigade." I think this line is one of the most epic lyrics in any Irish rebel song, and I think it's what makes it so memorable for so many people. This song, like many other Irish rebel songs, has become really popular with Celtic Football Club in Glasgow in Scotland. However, there's been a load of controversy around this song, that it was offensive and it was in support of the provisional IRA and all this kind of stuff. The usual kind of stuff that we hear with Irish rebel songs, that they're offensive and all this kind of stuff. It's quite annoying. And anyway, this was kind of a condensed version of what the Boys of the Old Brigade is about, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a comment below and let me know what song you want me to break down next. Drop a like on the video, and as I said earlier in the video, non-free ways of supporting the channel are by signing up to the Patreon below. Thanks a million, lads, and I'll see you in the next one.
Where are the lads who stood with me when history was made? Oh, Ron McCree, I long to see the boys of the old brigade.